Welcome to another episode about the best electric van ever built. In this episode, I'm going to show you how the frame of this vehicle and the main battery were built. The most expensive element of an electric vehicle is the main battery. Modec had two types of batteries, called cassettes. However, the main battery cassette was planned and built in a unique way for those times, but even today it is still the pinnacle of technology. The largest scale battery provided 150 miles of range on a single charge with the vehicle fully loaded, practical, not theoretical range. That's 240 kilometers on one charge. Even today it's a great result. The Modec has never had any problems with battery fires, and battery cycles, even when tested, have been set at 1,200 cycles. One cycle is one charge and discharge. The cells in the cassette were of Zebra class and came from a factory in Aberdeen, Scotland. They were not unique cells. Today we would say that they were very weak compared to current battery cells. The cassette weighs 950 kilograms, and the main battery cassette is mounted in the frame at the bottom of the vehicle, so it can be removed very quickly, which takes 20 minutes, and replaced with another one. The main battery cooling system is very weak, but it does not have to be better because the cassette design ensures air circulation very efficiently, and this system has never failed. There are, of course, fans in the cassette itself. To cool the cells if necessary, there are sensors that turn the fans on or off. This is absolutely sufficient even for such a large cassette. The great advantage are the wires or cables used in this cassette. They are of the best quality with very high purity of copper, and the wire connectors are of exceptional quality, top quality, which ensures good connection in the entire system. In addition, the thickness of the cables is greater than in any other electric van, even today, which ensures very good inductance and prevents the cables from overheating. There was also a test model of the battery, i.e. the main cassette, where the main battery was divided into two sectors, Sector A and Sector B. The consumption from one sector was up to 30% of the sector's content. The computer switched the consumption from one sector to the other when the content exceeded 35%, and the energy was then drawn from the second sector to 35%, and so on. This allowed us to extend the life of the batteries or cells by about 20%. In other words, the number of cycles of the main battery increased, so we could ride on this cassette for several thousand kilometers longer. Up to 1,400 cycles or more. It was an innovative test solution, but it worked. Unfortunately, the tests ended in 2010, the year the factory was closed down, so there was no time to implement it into production. Today, no one builds electric vans with a replaceable cassette, because no one produces vans with a frame or, as we call it, on a frame. Any maintenance of the cells in the cassette was incredibly streamlined, easy and therefore practical. The cassette could be removed in 20 minutes. After opening it, a full inspection of the cells in the cassette could be made. This was the great advantage of this vehicle. After mounting the main battery cassette in the vehicle frame, it was enough to connect two cables that connected the engine and the control computer with the battery, and the entire system was closed and ready for operation. You could joke that it resembles Lego bricks. It only takes two people one day to completely dismantle the entire vehicle and its components. It takes the same amount of time to reassemble it. Zebra cells are an old technology from 2004, so if we replace these cells, which are already useless, I mean the van that is available for purchase and for which I am trying to raise funds, so after replacing the cells with new, better ones, we expect that after filling the entire cassette of the Modec van, we should achieve no less than 350 kilometers of range on one charge or even more on the main cassette only. This will be our base before the introduction and installation of our charging systems while driving, i.e. the Stark 1 and Stark 4 generator. As in previous episodes, now I am also asking you for financial support for the project. At this stage we need up to 30,000 euros to buy Modec, transport it from France, and replace its cells with new ones so that it can be used for further tests. You can support us via PayPal or directly to the bank account of our project. Thank you for your support. I invite you to watch the next episode about this van and our project, as soon as possible. In the next episode one will talk about the frame on which this vehicle was built. Thank you for watching this episode.